Hi everyone! Are you ready for winter? Are you able to stay cozy and warm in your very own homemade blanket? Well, I might not be able to get you to blanket level, but I will give you the 3 stitches it took me to make this entire, almost queen size blanket in just a matter of a few days. Stay tuned!
So here we have our materials. We have a skein of big twist yarn. We have a pair of scissors, our stitch marker, and our crochet hook, size 5 or H, depending on what you have available. Now, it is important to note that on the back of our yarn, we do have these wonderful little helpful guides. It tells you the weight of the yarn. This is a medium weight yarn. It tells you the size of crochet hook it recommends. It recommends the size H, 5mm, as well as the size of knitting needles you would need if you were choosing to knit with this yarn. So our first step, we are going to do what they call a slip knot. What you're going to do is you're going to take the tail end of your yarn, you're going to wrap it around your finger or just make a loop with the short end on top. You're going to fold it over, grasp your other yarn, and pull that through. Now, it doesn't matter how big or small this loop is, we're going to tighten it so that way it fits on the end of our hook. You will then take your hook, push it through the loop, holding the long string, and pull it taut. Now that we've made our first slip knot, we are going to learn how to chain stitch. This is the simplest and easiest and the perfect starting point for any project. So, with our yarn on our hook, we're going to wrap it around our pinky and then around our index finger, and we're just going to create a tension line so we're not just like yarn everywhere all at once. So for our chain stitch, we're going to take our yarn, we're going to yarn over, so the yarn is over the hook, and we're going to pull that through our slip knot. We just made one chain. We are going to continue this 2, 3, 4, 5 until we have 15 chains. 6, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now we have our 15 chains. Good job. Nice and simple, right? Now, once you think you've gotten the hang of chain stitches, we are going to learn how to do a single crochet. What we do is that we skip that first one, that first chain closest to the hook, because if we go in there, it's going to unravel. So we go to the second chain and we push our hook in. Looks like we have 2 right there. That's the stitch. This is the one on our hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through. It's called pulling up a loop. You'll see it looks like I have 2 loops on my hook. We're going to repeat the yarn over part and the pull through, so we're going to pull through both of them. And now we've made a single crochet. Let's go through that again. We're going to push our hook through the next chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then yarn over and pull through 2. Once again, push through the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, 2 loops on our hook, yarn over again, and pull through 2. We're going to continue single crocheting until we've reached the end of our chain. Oops, see, even I can make mistakes. Not the first and not the last. In through our stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Now you may find it's kind of hard to handle the yarn at first. My hand cramped a lot, so I completely understand. Take your time, don't get frustrated. It's okay to make mistakes. And our last one, we push through, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through 2. There we are. So one thing I forgot to mention was the stitch marker, of course. They're very important in helping you keep track of how many stitches you've put into your piece, because some of them can get excruciatingly long, hundreds of stitches in a single row. I use mine at the end here of my single crochets because I have a habit of losing that last stitch, so that's why I choose to utilize that there. It's also a good way for me to count. I can count that as my first stitch and then count down to verify I have all the stitches I need for that row in my project. The next stitch we're going to learn is the double crochet. In order to do that, we're going to utilize our chaining. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. We're doing this because that's the approximate length that our double crochet is going to be. To double crochet, we are going to yarn over before we enter the stitch. So now we have 2 on our hook. We're going to insert it into the entire stitch front and back. See the little 2 lines there? Then we're going to yarn over again and pull up a loop. So now we have 3 on our hook. We're going to yarn over again, pull through 2, just like we do with our single, yarn over and pull through 2 again. And you've just made a double crochet. Let's do that one more time. We're going to yarn over before we go into our stitch. Then we're going to go into our stitch. See, we have 1, 2, and 3 again. We're going to yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. And we're going to do that until we reach the end of our small little piece here. And there you have it. Our double crochet row is complete.
Now you may ask, well, what should I even make? And let me tell you, the possibilities are almost endless. We have the blanket from the beginning of our video. I have this adorable seagull with his wibbly wobbly legs, a little baby squid, some purses and market bags I've made. Here's another market bag right here, nice and stretchy and flexible for your groceries. We have an adorable snake, and I'm currently in the works on this boat neck sweater. So now you know the 3 basic stitches for starting almost any project. I hope I've inspired you to maybe try something new, learn a new hobby, and make something cute. Stay cozy this winter.